Today is Tuesday, September 24th, and this is Citrus TV Now. I'm Welch. Let's get right into today's top stories. We start tonight with New York State Police looking for help from the public in identifying a hit-and-run suspect. The collision took place around 8:30 on Saturday night in Lafayette, just miles south of campus, with state police responding to reports of a motor vehicle striking a pedestrian. The initial investigation found 30-year-old Joshua Conway was in the road speaking to a driver when he was struck by the dark-colored SUV. Conway was then taken to the hospital with serious lower body injuries. Those with any new information can call the number on your screen. Syracuse University's Abroad program has appointed a new London director. New York native Stephanie Soliwata has been named the lead of operations across the pond. Soliwata has studied and worked at Oxford for over 20 years, and most recently was in charge of Stanford's overseas studies. She will take over the program from Troy Gordon, who will move into his new role as Director of Global Teaching and Learning across all Abroad centers. Soliwata says she can't wait to further Syracuse's educational mission. Well, students will have to find an alternative to checking their homework this weekend. SU's MySlice online portal will be unavailable on September 28th. All services that can typically be accessed through the portal will be closed between 5 a.m. and 8 p.m. on Saturday. This will include the student, employee, and financial hubs. Well, if you've made your way north of Destiny over the past few weeks, you may have noticed a rise in vacant stores. After a slew of foreclosures, the Northern Lights Plaza is making some serious changes. That includes Party City closing their doors after staying open for 2 decades despite national bankruptcies. This follows the Christmas tree shop next door calling it quits earlier this year. Raymore and Flanagan recently bought the center and will look to build up the plaza once again, which they say may take some time, but will include many high-profile businesses, including their titled furniture store. Coming up, a poll was released on early voting for the upcoming elections in November. See which candidate they favored when we return.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed.
I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it.
I just want my family to be safe.
But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
Welcome back to the Now. A poll from NBC is showing that 51% of registered voters will cast their ballots early. From those preemptive votes, Vice President Kamala Harris is expected to have a 26-point margin. Those who plan to vote on Election Day are expected to favor former President Trump by 20 points. Early voting has become a more popular way for voters to cast their choices following the 2020 election impacted by the pandemic, where early votes made up nearly 70%. To sports now, Hall of Fame NFL quarterback Brett Favre announced today he was recently diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Favre was testifying before the House on welfare abuse when he made the announcement. Favre said in his opening statement, quote, "Sadly, I also lost an investment in a company that I believed was developing a breakthrough concussion drug I thought would help others, and I'm sure you'll understand why it's too late for me, because I've been recently diagnosed with Parkinson's. This is also a cause dear to my heart." Favre also saying he may have suffered thousands of concussions during his career, which ended in 2010. Now, while it's seeming like football weather out here in the fall of Syracuse, I'm not too sure about these temperatures just yet, but you know who does is our weather anchor, Tyler Oldano. Tyler, is this weather staying around?
Well, it looks like it is, Luke. The temperatures are starting to drop a little bit. We're getting into that fall groove, and the weather is looking a little bit dreary. We had some rain today, some light showers kind of taking up our afternoon. It's been overcast all day, so we're finally letting those clouds drip some of their rain down. It's light showers, so not really too much you need to worry about here, but tonight those showers are going to continue and keep on just raining on our parade, but it's not going to be too bad as Friday, we're going to have a little bit of a break from it. It's going to be overcast on Friday, but the showers are going to continue from Wednesday and Thursday. So just make sure you're looking out for that when you're getting ready to leave in the morning. Maybe grab a light jacket or a raincoat, something water protected. But that's all I got right now. Back to you, Luke.
Tyler, thanks so much. I'll be sure to stay dry. Coming up on News Live at 6, our Jude Baserman will be at the J. Mayer Wireless Dome to give us details on the career fair taking place right now. That's all the time we have for you today on the Citrus TV Now. For more of the latest, you can follow us at Citrus TV News on X and Instagram. I'm Luke Welch. The news continues in an hour with Lauren Holdmeyer and Caitlin Campbell. Stay dry, Syracuse.